Good evening. Welcome to Monday Night Yoga. Hi Tracy, I'm glad you made it. Suzanne's here. Hope you're well. Monday evening, we've got Hatha Yoga, a little bit of nice steady stretches. We've got a couple of balances in there, some standing poses. Hopefully have a really nice stretch out. Hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for coming at the new time. Just while lockdown is on, I thought we'd go back to 7 o'clock. So hopefully that works for you. And if it doesn't, then people can do it whenever they want. So that's the beauty of the live sessions. You can do them as and when you want to. You're not coming in my video, Matty, thank you. Okay. Shall we try it, Matty? I don't know how that works. Okay. Right, so we'll just give everyone another minute or so. I hope lockdown's going well for you all. First Monday, not in the village hall. It doesn't feel odd yet. It feels like we're back to normal, I guess. So I hope you enjoy it, even though we're not in the village hall. We've got another minute or so, and then we can get started. My Zoom yoga on Friday did work. It worked quite well, and then I did someone else's Zoom yoga on Sunday. Matt and I did a Sunday session with a girl at Dominus at CrossFit, Emma, who does yoga. So that was quite nice, following someone else on Zoom. I didn't have to talk all the way through it, although the dogs were a complete pain and they fought throughout the whole of our yoga session. So it wasn't very relaxing, but that wasn't Emma's fault. That was our fault. So hopefully the dogs won't annoy us. They can stay in the other room with Matt. Lovely. Okay, so Hatha Yoga. 7 o'clock Monday evening. Okay, so we're going to start down on the mat in corpse pose. So lay yourself back, feet out at hip distance apart. Let your spine sit in its natural curve. So that means your lower back will be slightly lifted off the mat. I'm going to roll the shoulders back and down, flattening the shoulder blades to the floor. Turn your palms to face up. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Tuck your chin under slightly. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just let the muscles in your body relax. Relax your belly and your lower back. Relax your thighs. And relax your facial muscles. Just going to focus on breathing. So nice long inhales and nice long exhales. On each exhale, you're trying to release tension that you might be holding in your body. Any areas that feel tight, I'm just going to try and relax them on each exhale. Deepen your breath each time. And really try and fill the lungs. Really expand the ribs. Fill the belly. And as you exhale, Just let the belly fall. You can close your eyes or soften your gaze. Just resetting yourself and rebalancing yourself, ready for the practice. On your next inhale, you're going to reach up overhead as you inhale, lengthening through the body, squeezing all your muscles, stretching from your fingers all the way down your body to your toes. Breathe deeply here while still stretching through. And then as you exhale, bring your arms round to the sides and come back to your start position. Then again, inhale, reaching nice and long from fingertips to toes, stretching all the way through. And as you exhale, bring your arms round, coming back to your start position. And just keep that going at your pace. Just warming up through the shoulders. You do one more, and then bring yourself back to corpse pose and bring the knees into the chest. Hugging your knees, rocking gently from side to side. From there, we're going to inhale, pull the knees in, and as you exhale, stretch one leg down. Flex the foot of your bent leg, point the toe of your straight leg, and as you exhale, you're trying to bring that knee close into your chest. Relaxing through the hip flexor. And then inhale, bring both knees in, and then exhale, release the other leg down. Again, nice deep breaths here as you try and bring that knee a little bit closer into your chest. And then inhale, both knees in together. And then at your pace, with your breath, you're going to alternate legs. You might want to hold for a few breaths, or you might want to just keep those legs moving. We'll do one more on each side. And then bring your knees into your chest and rock gently from side to side. You're going to bring the toes down, take the arms wide, inhale, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the left and look over your right shoulder. And then inhale to centre, and then exhale, drop your knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. And then keep that moving. Inhale to centre, exhale to the left, inhale to centre, exhale to the right. And then bring the knees into your chest, and you're going to roll yourself up and come onto all fours. Coming to all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to start with a cat-cow, so inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, look forwards, and then as you exhale, we're arching out the spine, dropping the nose under, pressing the mat away. Dropping the belly, and exhale, arching up, and keep that going. at your pace, really trying to flex that spine. Excuse me. Just keep that going. Excuse me. And then you're going to come to neutral. Walk the hands out a little bit, and we're going to sit back onto the heels, keeping the upper body active. So looking forward, inhale to center, and then exhale, drop your hips forward. Inhale to center, exhale, sit back. Inhale to center, exhale, sink forward. Thank you.
Just an arm.
Just an arm. So inhale, come to tabletop, exhale. Make sure you're still looking forward, so we're warming up those shoulders. We're going to hold it for a couple of breaths. And then inhale to center, and then exhale, dropping forward, rolling those shoulders back. Breathe deeply. And then inhale and exhale. Sit back into child's pose. Bring your forehead down. Just move your hips from side to side. We're going to slowly sit up. You're going to come onto your knees if that's comfortable for you. If not, sit onto your bum. And we're going to make sure that your sit bones are even, so we're not leaning one side or the other. You're going to inhale, reach high, reaching up to the ceiling. And then exhale, opening out the chest. Coming into a little bit of a back bend. You can bring your fingertips down and open the chest a little bit more. Breathing deeply. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale over to the left side. So bring your left hand down, this way. Left hand down. Try and keep your sit bones even so your hips are even, they're not leaning over. And then we're getting a stretch down the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, right hand down. Coming over, looking down to the right hand. Keep that belly button pulled in, keep the torso nice and upright. Inhale up. Exhale, walk the hands forward, bring the forehead down. Inhale, slowly sit up, reach up high. We'll do that again. Exhale, open the chest. You can bring the fingertips down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink into that back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over to the left side. Inhale, reach up. And exhale over to the right side. And then inhale up. And exhale, fold forward into child's pose. You're going to slowly come up onto all fours. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to inhale, tuck the toes under, press the mat away. And then as you exhale, lifting up into puppy dog, knees bent, pressing the chest towards the thighs. Breathe deeply. So we're trying to get that back nice and flat. So you're not rounded here, you're flattening out that spine. So if your knees are bent, then keep them there. Bend them a little bit more, gives you a little bit of a flatter spine. And then inhale, come onto your toes, come forward into a plank position, squeeze everything. Inhale, as you exhale, knees come down, and then chest and chin. We're going to bring the hands under the shoulders and lift up into upward facing dog. You can come onto the tops of your feet, or you can keep your knees down. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, back into puppy dog to start with. So knees bent, pressing the chest towards the thighs. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to start to straighten the legs out. Dropping the heels, you can pedal the knees. Try to just work those heels down towards the mat. Pressing the chest through, so even in downward facing dog, you're still trying to press that chest towards your thighs. We're going to inhale, come onto the toes, and then walk the feet to the hands. Plant the feet down, soften the knees, and fold. And then inhale, you're going to slowly roll up. I'm going to come up to standing. Okay, we're going to do a little salute to the sun, just to get all those joints and muscles moving. So we're starting mountain pose, ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, heel press flat into the floor. We're going to squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum, pull the belly button in. Then we're going to lift the ribs away from your waist, so we're lengthening through the torso. Roll the shoulders back, activate the hands. Lengthen through the back of the neck, tucking your chin under. Breathe deeply. From there, we're going to inhale and reach high. And then as you exhale, folding forwards, nice and gently, folding into that forward fold or Uttanasana. Inhale, we're going to halfway lift. Straighten the legs, flatten the back. Exhale, hands down. Step your feet back into high plank. Squeeze everything, pressing that away. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down. We're coming up into upward facing dog. Rolling the shoulders back, letting the hips come forward, lifting the knees if you can. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Holding here for a few breaths. Pressing the chest to the thighs, working those heels down. Nice deep breaths. Let the head hang, look through your feet to the wall behind you. And then inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Walk your feet to your hands. Plant the feet down and exhale, fold. Let the head hang. And then slowly we're going to roll up. Coming up to standing, taking the arms up overhead. Reaching to the ceiling and then exhale down. Good, we're going to go again. So ground through the feet. Roll the shoulders, activate the hands. Squeezing that lower body, thighs, bum, pressing the toes into the floor. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into high plank. Press the mat away, squeeze everything. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down, coming up into upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders, drop the hips. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Heels down, lift the knees, squeeze the thighs. Roll the shoulders together behind you. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, look forwards. Step your feet to your hands and exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up. Taking the arms up overhead, coming into a back bend and exhale down. Lovely. Okay, we're going to start with a side flank forward fold. So we're coming to Tadasana or mountain pose. Ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, heel planted flat on the floor. We're going to roll the shoulders back. We're going to bring the hands to your hips. So from here, just taking a few moments to breathe. And then we're going to take the left foot back and turn it out slightly, so it's out 45 degrees. The hips are going to face forwards. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine, pulling that belly button in, and then as you exhale, we're going to hinge at the hips. So we're coming to a halfway. So as soon as you can feel the back of that front leg, I want you to stop. So we're just holding it here to start with, just to release any tension that you've got in that hamstring. Really press the toes into the floor. Keep the belly button pulled in. We're going to inhale from here, and then as you exhale, we're going to soften the front knee and fold forward. Release the hands down and let that torso come down towards the knee. Doesn't matter where you are, doesn't matter how far you can fold. Just soften that knee slightly so we've not got it locked out. And then breathe deeply. Let the head hang. Let the fingers come towards the floor. And on each exhale, you'll notice you're getting closer and closer, torso to thigh. Breathe deeply. We're going to inhale, we're going to come back to halfway. You're going to straighten that front leg again. And then exhale, and we're going to just try and move a little bit closer, so we're sinking a little bit deeper. Keeping that leg straight. Breathe deeply. And then inhale. If you need to, again, just soften the knee, and then exhale, fold forwards. If you can, we're trying to straighten that knee a little bit more than we did last time. But don't force it. Breathing deeply. We're going to inhale, soften the knee, and then fold the chest onto the knee. So the front knee is bent. Let the head hang. This now is releasing tension in the lower back. We're going to bring the hands down, and we're going to bring the left knee down. And from here, we're going to come up into a lunge. So just step the foot forward a little bit more so that you come in at an angle on the back hip flexor. So the left knee is further back, and your front knee, your right knee, is at 90 degrees. We're going to inhale, we're going to lengthen here, and then as we exhale, we're going to sink onto that front foot. So we're really starting to open up the left hip flexor. Keep the chest up, looking forward. Breathe deeply. Try and relax the bum. Try and relax the torso. Relax the shoulders away from your ears and press the front foot, the toes into the front, the toes of your front foot or your right foot. Press it into the mat. We're going to inhale, we're going to bring the left hand down, and then we're going to push the right knee out just ever so slightly, allowing the right foot to come onto the outside, little toe side. Just pushing out the knee. Good one if you're running, either before or after, it's a good stretch for that. Breathe deeply. And then plant that foot down. We're going to take the right arm up, reaching up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, pulling the right knee in towards your chest. Breathing. And then we're going to inhale, bring the hand down, and we're going to step the left foot forward, soften the knees, exhale, fold. Just letting the head hang. You might want to take hold of the elbows, just hanging there in forward fold. You might want to do a little bounce. Just try and relax the torso a little bit. Keep those knees bent, so we're not in a strong pose, we're in a counter pose. Release the hands and then slowly roll up. Coming back up to standing. Okay, we're going to do the same but on the other side. So come into mountain pose, ground through your feet. Big toe, little toe, heel, press flat into the floor. Bring the hands to the hips, roll the shoulders back, pull your belly button in. Inhale. And as you exhale, sit the right foot back, the right foot at a 45-degree angle, the left foot pointing forwards. Your hips should point over the left leg. We're going to inhale, keep this front leg straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, come into halfway. So stop when you can feel that hamstring. Press the left toes into the floor. Breathe deeply. Try and relax your quad, so you might be squeezing that quad, that thigh muscle. Try and relax that. Breathe deeply. Then we're going to inhale, soften the knee, and exhale. Allow the torso to come down. Folding forwards, let the head hang. Breathing deeply. Fingertips coming down towards the floor. On each exhale, you're sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to halfway, straighten that leg, and exhale, feel if you can come a little bit deeper, feel if you've got a little bit more stretch down the back of the leg. And then inhale, lengthen. Again, soften the knee, maybe not as soft as before, and then fold over. Try and straighten that leg out if you can, don't force it. Just relaxing the weight, letting the weight of the body fold and stretch the hamstring and the glutes. If you can't touch the floor and you're struggling, if you do this one again, you might want to have blocks either side. Just gives you a little bit of support if you can't touch the floor. We're going to inhale. We're going to bend that knee and exhale, drape the torso over it, let the nose come down, let the head hang, breathing deeply. Releases tension in the upper glutes, all across here, anywhere you might get sciatica. Bring the hands down, we're going to step the right knee back, we're going to push the knee away, or step the left foot forward. So your left knee is at 90 degrees and your right knee is pushed back, so we're getting a stretch through the right hip flexor. We're going to inhale, lift the chest, and as you exhale, sink forward. Just trying to relax the bum and the lower back. Breathing deeply. Nice deep breaths. And we're going to inhale, bring the right hand down and push the left knee out, letting the foot come onto the side, outer side of the left foot. So on the little toe side, stretching out that hip. Inhale, plant the foot down, and we're going to lift the left arm up. Inhale, and as you exhale, pull the left knee in towards your torso as you look up to the ceiling. Breathing deeply there. And then inhale, bring the hand down. You're going to step your feet in, soften the knees, exhale, fold. Let the head hang, take hold of your elbows. Just breathe in there. You can bounce a little bit or swing from side to side. Release the hands. So we're starting again into Tadasana. It's a very similar starting position. We take one leg behind and we tilt. So if you need a chair or you need something to balance on or come close to a wall, if you're not sure on the balance, just have something to hand to help you. We're coming into Tadasana, so plant your feet down, big toe, little toe, heel press flat into the floor. We're squeezing the bum and thighs, rolling the shoulders back. Activate the hands, looking straight ahead. Breathe deeply. From there, we're going to inhale, take the arms up overhead, and then exhale, relax the shoulders, so the shoulders come away from the ears. We're going to inhale, and we're going to take the left foot back and come onto the toe. So you're coming onto the top of the toe or on the ball of the foot. Just get your balance here. So think about your right leg. Make sure that that right leg is solid. Inhale, lengthen, pull the belly button in, and then exhale, tilt forwards. So we're trying to keep the leg and the arms in line. Keep looking forward. Just come as far as is comfortable for you. You might be here, you might still have your toe on the floor for a little bit of balance. You can put your foot on a block if you want to work on that balance a little bit. We're trying to keep the hips pointing forward, so we're not opening out the hip. The hips stay forward. This works on your core strength. We're going to inhale, bring the hands to your hips or take the hands behind you. And that allows you to tilt a little bit deeper. You might be here. And breathe nice and deeply. You can tilt as far forward as you want to. It's really good for this standing leg. You'll be working that right glute. and falling over. We're going to inhale, we're going to straighten up, and we're going to walk out that standing leg. Whew. Okay, so coming back to Tadasana, we'll start overhead. So ground through your feet, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower the shoulders. Inhale, bring the weight onto the left foot and take the right foot behind you, coming onto your toe. Keep the hips level and pointing forwards. Inhale, and then as you exhale, we're hinging, keeping the arms in line with the leg, coming as far as comfortable. If your arms start to drop, bring your hands behind you or hands on your hips. And we're coming into that balance. Pick a point behind you, pick a point in front of you that doesn't move. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe deeply. And then inhale, coming back up, and exhale, just walk out those legs. We're going to come into a forward fold to just undo that. So feet hip distance apart, soften the knees and just let that upper body hang. And slowly fold yourself forward, letting the weight of that upper body come down, the knees soft, so we're just undoing that back bend. Releasing any tension that might have built up in your glutes. Breathe deeply. And bring the hands down and step the knees back, sitting back into child's pose. Just resting there. You can shake your hips from side to side, try and relax the torso. And then sit yourself up, coming onto all fours. So tuck the toes under, spread the fingers, plant the palms. We're going to press the mat away so the shoulders are active. Inhale, and as you exhale, sitting back, coming into downward facing dog. So dropping the heels down, pressing the chest through towards your thighs. Breathe nice and deeply. Let the head hang, roll the shoulders together behind you. Just holding it here, nice and deepening that stretch. So each breath, we're trying to sink a little bit deeper. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the right leg, bend the knee, and then we're going to take the leg out to the side and thread it through. So you're coming through, bring the knee down if you want to, so your left knee can come down, but we're stretching through here. You're still holding yourself on your hands. If you want to, you can lay all the way down and then fold forward, so coming onto your elbow. So you've got your right foot threaded through, the knee bent at the back with the knee on the floor, and we're going to turn the torso so it's over the elbows. Inhale, and as you exhale, you can fold all the way forward. If you're struggling to do that, you can be in this position with your knee bent and then on your knee. So you're getting a stretch through the right hip. So you can be here. You can bring the knee down like a modified pigeon, or you can thread it all the way through and just try and lower that hip down. It just stretches all the way down the right side. We're trying to keep the leg at a 90-degree angle. Breathing deeply, keeping that torso nice and level with the elbows. We're going to lift back up onto the hands and onto the toe, thread the feet back, and then sit back into child's pose. Arms out in front, stretching out that upper body. Taking a few breaths, and then we're going to go on to the other side. So coming to all fours, plant the palms down, spread the fingers. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, press the mat away. And as you exhale, lifting up into downward facing dog. So adjusting yourself so that that chest is coming towards the thighs. Let the head hang. Breathe deeply. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg high, bend the knee, and then take that leg out to the side, and we're threading it through in front of the right leg and bringing that hip down. So we're bringing the left bum cheek or the side of that hip down to the mat. Again, you can be knee bent. You'll still get a stretch through here. And then we're going to come forward onto the elbows. So the leg is through at 90 degrees. Just resting there. If you need to, keep up on the hands. And then come down onto the elbows. If you want to, you can fold all the way forward. So again, you can be up on the knee, bringing that knee through so you get a stretch through the left outer hip. Just work where is comfortable for you. I'm going to lift up, bring the knee through, come onto the toe, sit back into downward facing dog, drop the heels. And then inhale, come onto the toes, lower the knees, and sit back into child's pose. Just resting there. Forehead down, relaxing the lower back, relaxing the hips and the belly. We're going to slowly sit up and come over so you're on your bum. We're going to do a wide-legged forward fold. So you're going to bring your legs nice and wide. If you need to, you can sit on a block or a towel. It gives you a little bit more space. So sit your sit bones right on the edge of the block. Legs as wide as is comfortable for you. Lift the toes up so those legs are active. Inhale, reach high. And then exhale, walk the hands forward. And come in into a forward fold. So while those legs are active, you won't be able to sink too deep. If you need to, you can soften the knees And just relax the legs and let that torso fold. So you'll get a stretch through the inner thighs, in the hip flexors. We're going to inhale, walk in. We're going to reach up high. We're going to turn the torso so it's pointing over the right leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're coming over to the left, facing the right foot. And exhaling over. So we're really going to stretch all the way down the right side. Bringing the elbow onto the shin if that's comfortable for you. You can bring the elbow to the inside of the leg and fold all the way over if you can. Inhale, come up. Turn the torso to face the left foot. Oh, both dogs are here, hello. And then inhale, and then exhale, we're coming over to the right, still looking at the left side. And bring the elbow to the inside of the leg, taking hold of the toe. Try and keep the sit bones on the floor, or on your block, or on your towel. We're going to inhale, reach up, and then exhale, soften the knees, and just fold forwards. Bringing the hands down by the side of the feet, elbows under the knees, and just let the head hang. We're going to bend the knees a little bit more and plant the feet down. You can take the arms through the inside and then out to the outsides of your feet or your ankles, and just let your head come down, let the spine curve. Really good for the lower back. Really nice lower back stretch. We're going to inhale, we're going to slowly come up. I've been shaking, I think there's fireworks going off. And we're going to bring the feet, the soles of the feet together, taking hold of the feet or the ankles. We're going to inhale, sit up nice and tall. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the feet. Inhale, squeeze your bum. And exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, release. One more. Inhale, squeeze. And exhale, release. Bring your knees in. And fold your head to your knees. Come into a cross-legged position. We're going to just finish with a twist. Just a twist out that spine. We're going to inhale, reach high. And then exhale, twist to the left. So the right hand comes to the left knee. And look over the left shoulder. Breathe deeply, looking over that shoulder. Inhale to center. And exhale, left hand to right knee. And look over your shoulder, over the right shoulder. Breathe deeply. And then inhale to center, hands to prayer, and exhale. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. That's Monday done. I hope you feel stretched and relaxed. I'm back on Wednesday lunchtime at 12 o'clock for energising yoga. Thank you so much for supporting me, and hopefully we'll get through another lockdown together. Please tell your friends if anyone's interested in joining or trying yoga. Give them a little nudge, remind them that you can do it anytime. So to suit you, you don't need to do it live. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Namaste. Enjoy your evening. Have a good week, and I'll see you on Wednesday at noon. Thank you. Take care.